Hey, what's up? Hold on, I need to mute myself. I can hear my own voice in the background. There we go. How's it going? How's it going? I made it. I said I'd make it between 1 and 3, and I did. Just about. Oh, man. I've been struggling so hard to make it for early streams. I've been meaning to for the last while. So I thought the only way I'm going to pull it off is if I hold myself accountable and post on Twitter the day before that I will be there. And it works. It works. It gives me that extra motivation to actually get ready in time. Let's see if I can make a habit out of this. It didn't work. It worked. It worked. As long as the stream is up by 3, don't be saying, "Oh no, dogs, you didn't actually say anything until quarter past." No, 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 no. The stream doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long the opening music goes on for. Any plans for MGS2 tomorrow? I don't know. I would do an in-depth run, but DRK did one like not so long ago. And usually I don't like to do, we like to space the playthroughs out to some degree. DRK did a big in-depth run like a week ago. Maybe even less than a week ago. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. It would be nice to do something. Usually I don't give a shit about video game anniversaries. You know, being so involved with the MGS community. It's like every fucking day. Oh, hey, look, it's this game's birthday. It's this game's birthday. It's Shadow Moses Day. Oh, it's Big Shell Day. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. But, I guess 20 years is something at least, at least that's significant. It's not like 13 years or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. Peace Day. Hobo, thank you for the 8 months. It's remake day. Oh my god, that GTA trilogy. Some of the footage coming out from that. My god. Hobo, thank you for the 8 months. Life Mist, thank you for gifting a sub to Bebe Bob, BB Bob. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I like that name though. However it's pronounced, it looks cool. I like Bebe Bob. Throw the match. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Cheers. Is Shin Megami Tensei out today? Life Mist, thank you for gifting a sub to P Few. Or however I pronounce that as well. I have no idea. P Fu. I'm not even a GTA fan, but I had to download Vice City and emulate it to heal my soul after seeing horrendous stuff. I played that a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, I've kind of like I loved GTA 3 was mind blowing to me when I played that for the first time. Playing GTA 3 the year it came out, that was some next level stuff. You really felt like you were inside the future when you were playing that game, like how MGS2 was. And I really enjoyed the PS2 era growing up. Loved GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and then I kind of grew out of it after that. But Yeah, some of that footage looks bad. The rain glitch really reminded me of the Silent Hill HD collection, and just some of the lazy texturing and like some of the signs for the shops just look so bland and terrible compared to how authentic they looked in the original game. Um, but yeah, it just looks to be kind of haphazardly made. You know, certain screens look really nice, but the consistency just seems to be all over the place in terms of what looks good and what doesn't. The draw distance seems to be a kind of weird issue where you can see things further into the distance now, but like a lot of it just looks really bad if you look at it up close. Being able to see like islands way off in the distance, making the whole game look kind of small. It's like, yeah, it looks like it has some weird issues. The fucking I'm not sure if you saw the thing that I posted on Twitter. Someone posted it to me that one of the signs is in Comic Sans. When I brought up the Silent Hill HD collection, of course, someone had to bring that up. Where fonts being replaced with Comic Sans. You check out my Twitter, Nico. I retweeted it. Just one of the like one of the pub signs. I think the original, I think it was like some kind of Irish bar or something where the original had like a sort of Celtic font to it, where and now in the remake it's just this bland Comic Sans. Yeah, some of the models look weird. They look like plastic toys. Like in some ways it looks really nice, you know, and it feels like it's in line with the original art direction and just how stylized those cartoonish portraits were. Like a lot of it seems to be kind of in line with that, but then at other times they just look too plasticky or something, and you know, the uncanny valley uh facial expressions and everything. They hired that guy from Silent Hill HD. Apparently the developers that worked on it also made like the mobile version of San Andreas a while back. They worked on the mobile port or the mobile remaster or something. But yeah, I mean, it certainly doesn't look like the definitive edition, that's for sure. I would say you should still go for the original game if you're looking for a definitive GTA experience. I assume the remasters are missing certain songs. That's to be expected, you know, because they just don't have the licenses or whatever. Um, but yeah. Oh, isn't that another issue now that they've pulled the original games from the stores so people are forced to buy the new ones? Oh man. Go find a PS2 and those original physical copies if you want to play those games. Yeah, you'll get all the original music and everything. Raguchi, thank you for the 28 months. Cheers. Yeah, apparently they've started removing some of those mods as well. Like fans have done their own remasters of those games, and apparently they're taking them down as well. Um, well, I guess I'll see what happens. Give me a second here. Oh boy. Seems like the business side of things is really starting to crush the creative side of things in Rockstar. They're getting a bit too big. I wonder. I'm intrigued to see what happens with Dan Houser's new company. You know, one of the founders of Rockstar left the company a while back, and apparently he's created his own new studio. But I haven't really heard anything about it. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how Rockstar, the direction they'll go in now after he's left, because I think he was like head of the creative side of things. There was the two brothers at the top that were really the driving force, but I think Sam was more like he handled the business side of things more than the creative. Because I know, while he wasn't, I think he had a big role in the creative as well, but maybe just not hands-on with the writing like Dan was. You know, if you look at all those games, all those GTA games, Red Dead 1 and 2, Dan is listed as the lead writer in all of those projects. And it was their interest in, you know, those classic gangster movies, Western movies that really drove those games, you know? So it'll be interesting to see how they fare without Dan. But yeah, I guess his brother is still there.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Oh hey, yeah, I forgot we were playing with the bars.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Yeah, well, surely they're working on something. I would say GTA 6 has to be in development, right? They're not going to have all those employees just sitting around doing nothing. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out. Hey, what's up, Mr. Stringer? It seemed like Sam was interested more in the living world aspect. He gets credited for the cities a lot. Interesting. Yeah, I'm really not familiar at all with the ins and outs of the development of those games. I just know a little bit about the two brothers and Dan being one of the driving creative minds behind the stories. And you know, you always see him listed as the top writer for all of those fucking games. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I haven't played this in like a month. We have a load of shit in this truck here. I'm receiving 17,000 likes though. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Is my truck red so it goes faster? Yes, absolutely. How the hell do I play this game? There's loads of shit in this truck. Is this even my truck? Was I driving this truck? I had to be, right? Maybe this is someone else's truck. Lost cargo, glassware. I'm gonna just take all these metals. I'm gonna stick all those metals in my private locker. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Cargo bed, materials. That's all that stuff in my locker. Maybe I'll share all this crap. I'll hang on to the mule boots and the speed skeleton. Something I only found out about recently is that mule boots hide your footprints. in mule territory. So if mules are tracking your equipment and you get out of the way and you're wearing these boots, they won't be able to just follow your footprints, because they usually can with their own little Audrodeck scanners. Kind of like how you can see other players' footprints with your Audrodeck. The mules can also track yours, but only if you're wearing regular boots. I think that's a hidden mechanic as well. I don't think they ever say that in the description. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll put that in the private locker. Wow. Oh wait, no, all these metals are in here as well. Wow. What the hell is going on? What was I doing last time? Did I end the stream after, like, raiding a mule encampment or something? I think I remember now, actually. Yeah, I did. I thought I saved after I did all that stuff, though. Hey, what's up, Apache? How's it going? And, yeah, just so you fools know what we're doing, I'll be switching over to do some Silent Hill 3 later on. We'll do like 3-4 hours of this, then we'll do 3-4 hours of Silent Hill 3, and then I might do the same thing tomorrow. We'll see. I'd like to do this kind of thing more often if I could bring myself to do it. Like, mix it up with 2 games per day, do some stuff early in the day, then do some stuff later on in the evening. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it as that. I have it set to widescreen space. I was playing around with the other modes last time. A new ranked event is available. Okay. Yeah, we have widescreen mode on, and we're prioritizing quality instead of performance. And we don't really lose many frames doing this, it seems like. Bad Humans was saying the frames seem to drop during a couple of cutscenes when you prioritize quality, but for the most part, it still seems to run at 60 FPS when you prioritize quality. Embrace chaos? Yeah, I would really rather not. Embracing chaos usually just makes me feel like shit. And, underproductive. And all those horrible things. So it'd be nice if I could get some kind of schedule going. I think I'd be much happier that way. Yeah, I'll take order over fucking chaos any day if I could get my hands on it. If I could get my hands on some of that sweet order. Any of that order going around? We must kill chaos. Did I ever pick up the memory chip over here? I think I did. I'm almost sure I did. I picked it up when I first arrived here. No, I think I just need to hold myself accountable by, you know, posting schedules and stuff, like I did yesterday. That's the only reason I'm here this early, is because I posted on Twitter yesterday that I would be here. That I'd be here before or on the dot of 3 o'clock. And I was here on the dot of 3 o'clock. Oops. Hey, did you see Limp Bizkit are back? I actually was kind of impressed by that Limp Bizkit performance. Fred Durst was really playing up to the fact that they're kind of old and past it. And I thought it was actually a bit of a vibe. The music industry needs some kind of early 2000s phase again, I think. You know, it needs some kind of needs to go through some kind of rebellious phase again. We need a modern day Eminem and Limp Bizkit and Marilyn Manson and Slipknot. People are really fucking angry these days, you know? Why it really should be happening. Eminem's still around. Yeah, he's not the same Eminem though. You know what I'm saying? Someone with that old rebellious attitude. Eminem's just a grumpy old man now, you know? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hold on, hold on. I'm going back up just to see what deliveries we have. Just to see what orders we have lined up in this distro center. We need some new Rage Against the Machine, yeah. I wonder if that's the road I helped build. Well, you're not even on my server, Raguchi.
Have a pleasant journey. Beginning scan. Safe trans bridges ID. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
How do you know? Well, I guess I don't know. I can, like, sync up with you, can't I, Raguchi? You can do that now. Like, sync up with people who are on your friends list. And then maybe I could see stuff that's in your world or whatever. You have to make a Strand contract, then maybe I'll see some of your stuff, at least some of your gear anyway. Standard orders. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could deliver some shit to the craftsman just to get things going. Just to get back into the swing of things. South Knot, that'll be more of a pain because we don't have any roads going to South Knot. Oh, I never did get these fucking... What is this? Oh, a load of ceramics. I wonder, would I be allowed to use these ceramics if I pick them up? Or is William Lake here gonna hoard them? I think I'll do that. I think you might have, Raguchi. I'm not sure. There's one new story area. Two things. It's like a little side story thing that seems to be connected to Fragile's character in some way. It's like an indoor facility where they go for this sort of MGS aesthetic. So far from what I've played, it feels a little bit tacked on, but I've only done 2 missions in that area, and I think there are a few more that you unlock at the very end. those missions also come with a new weapon, a new taser gun thing, which actually seems to be balanced fairly well with the game. It doesn't really have much range, and it can be kind of awkward to aim with it. So it doesn't seem too bad, really, in terms of balancing. Raziel, thank you for the 46. I'm not sure what to make of the cargo catapults. Do I even have that unlocked yet? I'm not sure if I do. I've heard people say that there's not really much use for the cargo catapults. You can blast people in the head with them, though, which is pretty cool. Okay, Raguchi, I'll accept it.
Safe travels. Weapons restrictions lifted. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, so this is where we want to go. Custom marker A. Oh! Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm blind. It's back at the entrance where we first came in.
Beginning scan. Safe travels. Bridges ID. Welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center.
How is your hardcore Dead Space 2 playthrough coming along? Raguchi. I mean, I guess I'll just leave this here. Back a battle, da da ba da bow. Ba da 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 do, ba da do, ba da 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 do. Ba da ba da bow, ba da ba ba do. BB loves it. Yeah, I'll take all that. I probably should have brought a power skeleton or some shit. Valkyrie with the 30 months, thank you. Sam enjoys it every now and then. You've one more save. Nice. You're committing to the run anyway. That's good. Yeah, I should have just drove the truck down. Go easy. The DLC for Dead Space 2? No. I'm not even sure if I knew that that was a thing. Oh god. Yeah, I can't say I have much interest. Is it supposed to be any good? Dead Space 2 DLC. Weird. I don't think anyone brought that up when I was playing the game. Oh. Excuse me? Oh, I see. White. There we go. Just have to uncheck that, and now I can load it on. Beautiful. I'm ignoring all of the Elden Ring stuff. I don't want to see any of it. I watched the very first trailer, and that's it. Well, the teaser trailer that released years ago, and then the first proper trailer. I haven't seen any of the gameplay footage. And, yeah, I didn't watch the latest trailer either. I want to go in as blind as possible now. Yeah, you know, I really just love the sense of discovery and the unknown when it comes to those games. You know, I don't want to spoil anything regarding the game. I want, like, fundamental aspects of the game to feel surprising, you know? I want to be surprised by the basics. You know, I really love the feeling of just learning a new game for the first time. Even when it comes to the simple parts of the game.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Someone's out.
Okay. Oh, we have more memory chips to share. I rarely get to watch EMB Jay Brown.
You don't know how long I've wanted this. Thank you.
But I do check in every now and then. Eggshell carving. There's something I really like about these memory chips.
Thank you for your contribution.
Especially the movie, the films that we get to give Die Hardman. Just the descriptions are quite nice, and getting those high-res poster images, those classic posters with some of those movies, just kind of nice. Eggshell carving. Eggs are fragile things. Drop one and it will break in an instant. Eggshell carvings are delicate etchings made on the brittle surfaces of their shells. These carvings originated in ancient China, and their depictions of flowers and birds are believed to have been intended to celebrate births and weddings, at which they were given as gifts. They symbolize the fleeting fragility of life and the delicate miracle of birth. And even a legendary porter would need to exercise great care when carrying one. It's kind of funny, all these fragile objects we have to bring fragile. One of them being a soap bubble. Nothing is quite so fragile or ephemeral as a simple soap bubble. It floats through the air, dancing on the wind. All the colors of the rainbow reflected in its surface. And then just like that, pop. It's gone. Surely this is why a certain poet once likened the short-lived beauty of bubbles to human existence itself. Fortunately, there is no record of anyone ever having asked for a soap bubble to be delivered. And the porters of the world continue to pray that such a request never comes. Pottery, glass craft, there's a few more. But yeah, I really like some of these classic posters we get. Seven Samurai, Japanese poster, Bridge on the River Kwai. Okay, let's deliver this shit. Hey, Tax with the year. Thank you. Then you had to love Darkwood like crazy? Well, you know I love Darkwood, Procedure. Yeah, I'm a Darkwood evangelist for sure. Make delivery. There you go, sir. William Lake. Oh, nice one, Jay Brown. Yeah, I've always gotten on well with EMB. I've known him for quite a while. Reverse trike, transporter. And some more bandwidth. Yeah, sure. Oh, God, all those bridge links. Okay. You have been awarded the title of Expert Transporter. Let nothing stand between you and your cargo's safe arrival.
Always a pleasure, sir. Good work. New order available. Please access.
Hey, what's up,
delivery terminal
D-Gamer?
for further information.
Cars as well, if I didn't say hi. How's it going? But yeah, this is probably the least excited I've been for a new FromSoft game. Even though I'll probably still really enjoy it when I play it. I guess I was just a bit disappointed when I saw how close to Souls it was, aesthetically, you know? When I saw that first trailer, I was a little bit disappointed seeing a lot of the same designs and a lot of the same tropes. But yeah, I'm hoping there'll be enough freshness when I actually get to play the game. I'm intrigued to see the approach to the world and everything, which is obviously going to be quite different. But you know, when I saw the Maiden in Black stand in and her dialogue about, you know, rise, tarnished, and moonlit cathedrals and stuff, I was kind of like, oh, you know, I'm not sure. Have I seen enough of this by this point? With Demon Souls and Dark Souls 3 and... You know, Sekiro is a nice change in terms of setting and aesthetic. Same with Bloodborne. But I'm sure I'll be very excited when I actually get to playing it. Okay. Let's take a look at these standard orders. Yeah, I may as well bring some shit to the craftsman. Deliver 8 pieces of cargo, deliver cargo with less than 8% damage. I mean, we can do that easily. And then maybe after this, we'll go do a main delivery. I think our next main delivery is from South Knot. Open world is the worst term for me when it comes to Elden Ring. What do you mean by that? You don't think it's deserving of the term, or you're scared of it being open world? Are you just... You're cautious about its open world nature? Okay, what am I doing? Right, you're scared about it being open world. Can I fit all this shit on my back? Yeah. Aaron, the Comic Sans.
Order assigned.
That was pretty funny. Seems like my HD collection comparison might have been correct after all. Well, it's not going to be like RDR2 open world. Yeah, I mean, I often get frustrated when talking about open world games. Because so many of them, you know, it's like all of them are... When you describe all these games as open world, it's like they all have to be the same type of game. But there can be so many different types of open world. And in some cases, it's hard to know what even qualifies.
Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Safe travels. Weapons restrictions lifted.
But, yeah, I'm intrigued to see how they utilize this larger world. One of my favorite things about Souls games is like the sequencing of the quest lines. It's kind of hard to know how to even describe it, but like, you know, how there are like so many hidden aspects to the quest lines in the Souls games, and like hidden characters and main paths that you can go down, like following Kath's path instead of Framp's in Dark Souls, or like you meet one character in a certain area and then they show up in this other area, or if you don't go to that area then something else will happen with this character, or maybe you won't even see this character because you played the game in a certain way and took a certain path. There was less of that in something like Sekiro, I think, where it was a bit more linear.
Pleasant journey.
But I feel like something like that could be quite exciting in an open world Souls game. You know, if there are lots of optional things and ways stuff like that can go down. It's kind of hard to even... I'm not really explaining it very well, but I think you know what I mean when it comes to that sort of stuff. And I guess not just in terms of character quest lines, but like just the order in which you do things, you know? Although I guess the games, there was less and less of that as the games progressed. You know, with Demon Souls and Dark Souls, you had a lot of choices at the start, and then I guess all the games became a bit more linear after that. Although maybe Dark Souls 2 had more of that. I still need to play Dark Souls 2. Does that mean in Elden Ring if I... Hold on. Does that mean in Elden Ring, if I try to do something weird, I won't immediately get a mission failed screen? I would say so. That's... I'd say you'll be given a bit more freedom than in a Rockstar game when it comes to your main objectives. I still really enjoyed Red Dead 2, even though that was like my main fear going into it, that it would just be the same old thing in terms of mission design, and it ended up being worse. Probably worse than I expected in that regard. But I still ended up really enjoying it. Just just loved the atmosphere of that game. Just the aesthetic of the world. Just taking in that world was great. Really enjoyed the story for the most part. I thought it went off the rails during the Guarma chapter. But then it came back around after that. It was a pretty impressive piece of work. Yeah, I remember just being blown away by so many of the environments in RDR2. Just stunning, some of those environments. And they felt so real. I remember I kept saying during that playthrough, you know, the term photorealism gets thrown around a lot, but there were moments in RDR2 that felt that they really did feel so real. Even though the game was still pretty stylized, it was easy to forget when you were in the world just how stylized the world was. But yeah, it was it was stylized, but at the same time, it could feel really realistic. I remember reading an interesting article about the art direction in that game. They said that it was, the aesthetic was based off like an old, like romantic period of painting, or a romantic style of painting. Like based on all these old paintings of the Old West done in this very romanticized style, and apparently they based the game's art direction on that. Okay, what am I doing? Make delivery.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, it's you. How's it going?
Cheers, man. Give me the stars. More bandwidth. Legend of legends.
Just so you know, I've put something aside for you. Maybe you could use it more than me. Go ahead and grab it whenever.
I'm trying to find this article that spoke about the game's RDR2's art direction. I can't find it though. Landscape painting. Yeah, I think this is it. Landscape painting was considered beneath fine art and proper culture in the West until it largely legitimatized by artists. I can't find the exact thing I'm looking for. Okay.
Well, you've done your bit. Time for me to do mine. Good work. New or...
Fuck, I missed what came up on the screen there. Is it a Polygon article? I'm not sure. I think there are a few articles that talk about it. It's okay. I give up. Let's see. Hmm. 10 kgs to the chiral artist. 60 kgs for the distro center south of Lake Knott. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take this. Why not?
A new and improved Bola gun. It allows you to charge up shots for increased range and wire spread. Pretty neat, huh?
Bola gun level 2. Hey, Brizzle. I don't think I thanked you for your year. Thank you very much. 1 year, and I think oddly near the 1 year release of this game. Yes. Ardent Oscar with the 37 months as well. Thank you. Okay, let's head out.
Order assigned.
Hexagon Sun with the 49 months. Thank you. Okay, I can't remember if I finished the road down here that can take me straight to the distro center. I think I'll have to might have to get off this truck.
Good morning, Sam.
Probably because Margaret Qualley doesn't really need the game like some of the other actors might. You know, Tommy Earl Jenkins isn't getting big roles in fucking Tarantino movies, you know? So it's good for his career to you know, to post about it. Am I gonna get off here? I think I will. You know, you don't see Troy Baker posting about this game all the time either. Or Guillermo del Toro. Nicholas Refn. Oh, wait, hold on. I left some shit in there. Tommy Earl seems like a cool guy, though. He seems to genuinely enjoy interacting with the fans. Oh, just the speed skeleton mule boots. Yeah, I'll just take those then. We'll be okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Tommy Earl in another Kojima game. I feel like he fits his style quite well. You know, he brings a lot of real emotion to Kojima's melodrama. Yeah, he did really well with those monologues towards the end of the game, and obviously the big breakdown that he has. He really elevated that. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll go find our next main delivery and do that. Which I think will send us to that distro center that's next to Mountain Knot, the one before Mountain Knot. Oh, really? Tommy Earl has been in some Twitch streams. I wonder if he was lurking in here back in the day. Or maybe even when the director's cut came out. Oh, go easy. Tommy Earl is the DARPA chief. Has there been any official posts about the MGS movie as of late? I don't think there has. Has there? I remember seeing people post about it on Twitter, but I think it was just, you know, people speculating about it. That thing's been in development for God knows how long now. I wonder if it'll ever get made.
Scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I remember, what's his name, Jordan Boat Roberts, he was talking about trying to get some script approved, and yeah, it just seems like they're having issues with higher-ups getting things greenlit and whatnot.
Everything all right, Zeb? Wow. I bet your body's aching after carrying all that.
Legend of legends.
Well, take care of yourself.
Nick Carius with the 5 months as well. Thank
Sam.
you.
New orders come in for you. Head to the distro center south of Lake Knot City and pick it up when you can.
Distro Center south of
Rest
Lake
assured,
Knot, right?
It'll be well worth the hassle.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go do that then.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready.
I didn't see that. Guillermo del Toro wanted to make a Halo movie. Interesting. Alright, let's do it. South of Lake Knot. Fuck it. Go for it. Extreme! Okay, I didn't get enough air to go fully extreme there, but I tried my best.
Someone's happy.
Oh, this thing has loads of juice. We don't need to worry about generators. Yeah, I'm just gonna bypass all that shit. I don't think I ever tried just going straight down from here to get to where I need to go. It seems like it might be a pretty good idea. Easy. Hey, Ash with the 15. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get grabbed here, surely. No? Okay, nice. Thought I'd risk it anyway. I'm not carrying any precious cargo or anything.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge.
Okay, distro center south of, it's not.
Weapons detected. All weapons will proceed to distribution center. Keep on keeping your morning sanity. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Oh, Peter fucking Englert and his pizza delivery. I think I'm gonna leave that till later. And it's the distro center to the south of here that we need to go to, where Mama is, I think. That's where I need to go, not this place. Back up we go. It's right next door. The Eva color scheme here, yeah. Hey, what's up, Yuki? How's it going? It's to go. What's up?
Keep on keeping on.
Okay. Wait, what? No! Where did you tell me to go, man? Don't tell me we were in the right spot. Clapper, thank you for the 7 months. Log. It's not going to tell me what Die Hardman said. Fuck! I was sure we had to take the order from here or at least south north. Claim materials. No, there's nothing here. Fuck. Maybe I'll go back to south north. Maybe it was the distribution center that I came from. The distribution center south of Lake Knot. Oh, what a pain in the balls. Hey, what's up, Samurai as well? How's it going? Yeah, I think we were in the right place. I have to double check here. But I think the only thing we had here was the pizza.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge well to the south. Proceed to distribution center. Keep on keeping up. Keep on keeping up. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridge.
Oh, I can teleport. I can teleport. I don't have any delivery to make, so I can just... Yeah, okay. I just can't bring any of my shit with me when I teleport. It's the price I pay. Or maybe, I don't know. Do I have to leave everything? Fuck it, let's see what he brings. Oh. Oh, I can only travel to other safe houses? Oh wait, no, I can go to this distro center. Just didn't look really highlighted there. All currently carried cargo will be placed in this facility's private locker. Nice, okay.
Sam.
You haven't fast traveled yet in your DC run, Raguchi? I think they balance it pretty well. Let's have a few cans. Wait, hold on. I need to put on my drinking music. This just isn't right without it. I don't know why this cracks me up. There's something funny about drinking to this music. One more? We can go for one more. I think it was better with the monster. It felt like some kind of weird advertisement with the monster. Like the music was a part of the advertisement. Oh shit. Alright, I guess we have to go disturb BB now. It's perfect with the music. Let's take a shower to this music. I don't think there's a drunken shower, unfortunately. That's a real shame. A drunken shower would have been amazing. I got the new shower nightmare. Norman Reedus grunting is the whole reason I love this game. I think his grunting fits the game pretty well. All the shit on the ground. Alright, let's see what Mads has in store for us today.
Sorry about the mess. I got caught in the rain. Oops. Didn't mean to give you a shower. Tried waiting it out, but when I checked the time... I'm sorry. Should have come sooner. I got rain in my eyes. Just give me a minute.
Dad's Max. Mads Dad's Mads. Hey, okay, this is the delivery. Right, it had to be here. Tablet delivery for the film director. Okay, yeah, we'll just take this one. Hey, see you later, Megalomane. Ah, yes. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, this one isn't too bad. I think after this delivery, we have to cross through some terrorists or something, so... maybe I should bring some more stuff. Let's bring one bola gun. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-doo. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Have a pleasant journey.
Ba-ba-doo.
Weapons restricted.
Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going? Poop Master. Well, it just so happens you're my favorite person, too. Can I cross here? I always get concerned by this part of the map. I'm never really sure where I am. Go, go, go. Now slow down. You really need to conserve your juice when it comes to this truck. Very easy to just plow through it without realizing. Is any of the water here deep? I should have crossed through here before when I was in my truck and I got off the road there, up there. When I got out of that red truck, I should have came down through this way. Do I think Kojima finished this game? I do, yes. You don't think so? Why not? Because you don't like it? Yeah, I don't know. This game feels, even before the director's cut, most of the stuff in the director's cut, like the added story stuff and the added area, so far that feels kind of tacked on, if anything, to me. Maybe I'll feel a bit differently when I finish it, but, I don't know. It felt pretty complete before the director's cut. MGS2, for amazing as it is, feels more unfinished than Death Stranding, I would say. You play MGS2 and there's a whole chunk of the map that you never go to.
Enough already.
Like, loads of... The majority of Shell 2 is completely unexplored. But even with those areas that we didn't get in MGS2, the game still feels complete, It just has content that needed to be cut. But it still feels like a complete product in the end, But it just has cut content like a lot of games will have. Let's see. Were we ever supposed to explore the entirety of Shell 2? I'm not really sure. I think there's like concept art and built environments for those shells that you can look up. So I would say so. It would certainly be a bit weird to have this layout with all these other struts on the map and then, never go to them. So I would say so. I'd say that was in the original plan, but they just had to dial it back. You know, we know that we were supposed to see 2 more boss characters that we never got to fight. And in the making of, they say that was due to time restrictions, that they just didn't have time to include those 2 bosses. So given that there were supposed to be 2 more bosses, it wouldn't be out of the question to assume that we were supposed to go to those struts, right?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, you must be Sam Bridges. That one-man expedition team? We may be cut off up here, but word still travels. We've heard all about the Great Deliverer, the BT Buster, the terrorist, stopper. I'm still working on that last one. Well, I'm just stoked to meet you, man. So, what you got for us? Whoa, incredible. This will be a huge help. Thanks. You're not gonna even recognize the way station when we're through.
Sweet. You've been awarded the title of Master Transporter. None can deny your indomitable strength of will.
All right. All we need now is to get jacked into the network. Am I right?
None. I like the new descriptions each time we level up. New area marked onto the map. The history of the Audra deck. BTs come in all shapes and sizes.
Man, it sure feels good to be part of the UCA for real. We've been literally marooned on an island for way too long. I can't wait to reconnect with everyone at HQ. Patching up this place is gonna take some work, but I'm feeling revved up and ready to go like never before. We won't let our country down. Thanks, Sam. And good luck out there. Not that you need it. You're gonna hit the West Coast before you know it.
Good work, Sam. Next, you need to extend the network to the distro center north of the city. Now would be a damn good time to do it, too, as they just sent out an SOS call. Info's still coming in, but it looks like there's been an accident, and we've got injured in need of assistance. Check the delivery terminal for details.
Good work.
Sam, the distro center north of Mountain Knot City's put in an urgent request. One of their staff is in critical condition following that accident I told you about. I don't know what kind of injuries he sustained, but they're asking us to deliver blood products. This is a life or death situation. Get the cargo there before it's too late.
Okay.
That's armor for your shoulders and legs. The downside is that you won't be able to carry cargo on top of it. You'll have to weigh the pros and cons.
I'm not sure if I want to take any armor. Let's just see how I am without it.
Remember, Sam, when the clock's ticking, speed is what matters most of all. Review your gear and bring only what you need to make it to your destination as fast as possible.
Yeah, I'd say we just go as light as possible. Take a speed skeleton if I can craft one here, which I probably can't. Or maybe I can. Ooh, I can. Yeah, let's go for the speed skeleton. There is a terrorist camp that we'll need to pass through, I think. So maybe I'll take some armor. Might be the difference if I do get caught on this difficulty. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I can add them to my hips as well. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to purchase a gold version of it. Maybe I'll equip 2 on my hips as well. Fuck it, let's do it. This is probably going to be a waste of materials, but who cares? One gold on the left shoulder. Okay. Right, fuck it. I guess we're just running. Let's do it. Actually, no. I'm bringing 1 PCC. I'm bringing 1 PCC.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
There we go.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Speaking of MGS2 and cut content and stuff like that, you know, the script for MGS2 had to be revised 300 times due to 9/11. They had to cut out certain scenes like the Arsenal gear crashing into Manhattan. But like other subtle things were changed, like American flags had to be removed. Footage of the White House during the president's cutscene where he's talking about the Patriots, that had to be removed. The flag falling on top of Solidus and shit like that. But who knows what else has to be changed, because they had to revise the script hundreds of times. Kojima was worried that they wouldn't even be able to release the game at one point. I think there are similar stories with relation to GTA 3. certain things, like a lot of stuff in GTA 3 had to be changed, and there was worries about the game being released and things like that. Probably a lot of games from that time had to be revised considerably. Okay, where am I going? This is the fucking camp that we have to pass through. And I'm outside of the network. Oh, I'm not. Okay. There was a mission in GTA 3 where you could crash a plane into a tower. It was cut from the final product. Right. I think I remember hearing something like that. Okay, I think I'm going to charge up this skeleton and then we just sprint through this place and see what happens.
Well, at least you know your limits.
You cannot save your progress during an emergency situation. Ah, okay. I actually wanted to test that there. I think you can save at some points during main missions, but I guess not during timed missions.
Okay.
Oh, go.
Heads up, Sam. Looks like you've tripped an intrusion sensor. To be clear, these sensors react to you, not to your cargo. Be careful.
Oh,
Trouble
these
may
ones
be on
are
the way.
different, right? Forgot about that. Just go. Oh, no. Go back, go back, go back. I'm probably gonna get murdered here. Hey, what's up? Down behind you. Save me, armor plates! That was a long jump. I'm wearing the speed skeleton. Nice! A perfectly executed plan. I think.
Sam, we're thinking you
Sam!
were foul of a local terrorist cell.
Sam!
Former mules who took a turn for the worse. Stealing cargo doesn't do it for them anymore. Mayhem and destruction are their drugs of choice now. But you didn't give them the satisfaction. You kept your cargo safe. Great work. I doubt you've seen the last of them, though. Keep your eyes peeled, huh?
I love this part of the map. I feel bad for bringing this place onto the chiral network. You know? The natural beauty here, the trees and the streams. You don't want to cover this place in structures and roads. I wonder if I hit that guy while jumping, if I would have knocked him over. We got away with it just jumping behind him and then running off. I'm not sure if you can do that, if you can jump into someone and knock them over with the speed skeleton. Be cool if you could follow that jump up with a kick or a splash, but maybe you can only do that with regular jump.
It's a close one. Disgusting. Yeah.
How's my cargo looking? 4% should still get an S, I think.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Thank you so much. Our med team should have no trouble patching him up now. You're a lifesaver. I can't believe how fast you were. Hey, watch yourself out there. You're ashamed to lose someone with your skills.
Nice.
Wasn't an accident, by the way. It was an attack. Someone slipped explosives into a parcel we processed. Separatist assholes think this land is theirs for the taking. They may be right. Any one of us could have handled that package. Fuck me. We have to be more careful. Beef up our security. At least we didn't lose anyone this time. Thank you, Sam. Really. I hear the Chiral network is coming along. You think the signal's strong enough to reach us here? I hope so. Give it a try. Huh?
All right, nice. New strand established. Near-death experience. Hard to say, Achilles. It's a strange, experimental kind of game. It's hard to really compare it to anything. So I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't like it.
It worked? Oh, that's great. We've been starving for info. And if we run into any more trouble, we can get the word out sooner. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, if you're not sure and you don't...
All right, Sam.
And you don't have the money to splurge, then maybe wait until you see it on sale or something like that.
There aren't any more more stops to make before Mountain Knot City. But this last leg will be the hardest yet. Rest up at the private room and check your gear before you set out.
Amelie!
Higgs and his people came. They finally reached Edge-Knot City. There's no escape for me now. Everyone's dead, the city's destroyed, and what's left is crawling with BTs. They're everywhere.
Where's your Kipu?
But I was able to sneak away and reach out to you. This might be our last chance to talk like this. I just wanted you to know that I'm safe. For now. Promise me you'll keep building the chiral network. It's our only hope for the future. It's my only hope for freedom. And when you've finished, we can go back east together.
Amelie, your Kipu, where is it?
Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Kind of weird the way he looks at the cuffs there. DB, how are you doing? That was actually pretty cool, getting that after the last scene. It's like multiple dreams within dreams. We wake up out of the dream about Amelie to Amelie. Talk to her and then interact with BB, which is like Amelie was inside the same dream. Let's get our stamina up a bit. Get some more of that Bridges energy. That's actually the first time we got the Guillermo nightmare in this playthrough. Remember on my first playthrough, I got it all the time. It took forever to even get the first nightmare in this playthrough. I wonder if they lowered the odds or if I just been getting bad luck. Where's Mountain Dew? In Peace Walker. Go play the Japanese version of Peace Walker. The Japanese version of Peace Walker has Doritos and Mountain Dew. Let me look at my backpack. Fabricate attachments. Yeah, I'll take a battery. I'll take 2. Windmill, sure. Oh, cool. Just the different types of Audra deck. Red for danger, caution. I think I'll leave it as it is. The monster energy got removed from the game in the director's cut. Must have been a timed promotion.
Back off. Back off! Don't do it!
I don't think the stuff in the director's cut was ever... Hold on, I'll finish my thought in a second.
Hey Sam, I have some new info you should hear. Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay? Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech. It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program. Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades later. I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Okay. Yeah, there is stealth in the game. You're encouraged to sneak around all of the main enemies in the game. The BT encounters are stealth encounters, and same with the mules and the terrorists. It's fairly bare bones, but yeah, it's there. And yeah, when it comes to this game being a director's cut, someone was asking, like, does that if it didn't make the director's cut, does that mean it was never part of the director's vision? I'm not really sure what you mean. What are you talking about there exactly when it comes to things that didn't make it? I mean, you know, like, all games are going to have stuff that the developers just aren't going to have time to include, or just things that they couldn't include for whatever reason. You know, all games have cut content. And that's probably the case even when they get to do an extended version or release DLC or whatever. But yeah, I've no idea. Like, was the extra stuff with Fragile and that indoor facility, was that planned with the original game? I don't know. Maybe that was something that they came up with after the game came out. I think certain things like the cargo catapult, I think that was something that they wanted to include in the original game, but they had to cut it. If I remember correctly, anyway. I think I remember seeing concept art for the catapult, like early concept art. But the director's cut title seems to have been a Sony thing rather than a Kojima thing. Kojima posted a couple of times on Twitter that he didn't want it to be called director's cut. He wanted to give it another kind of name because he still considers the original game to be his cut of the game, you know. Like, you know how MGS2 got an extended version called MGS2 Substance. MGS3 got Subsistence. I'd imagine he wanted to do something similar with this game and give it just another kind of subtitle rather than director's cut. But yeah, it seems to be like a standard Sony thing to call it a director's cut. You know, there was the Ghost of Tsushima director's cut that came out a while back. I think there was another lesser known Sony game that was given the title director's cut. Oftentimes you'll see that term being used when it shouldn't really, you know. It comes from the world of film, where you see a studio's cut of the game, or the studio's cut of a film, or the director didn't get final cut of a film. They didn't get to edit the film the way they wanted to for the theatrical release. And then with the director's cut, you get to see how they would have cut the film. I don't think that's the case with a lot of director's cuts nowadays. It's just a fancy way to name an extended version of something. I think it even happens in the world of film now as well. But oftentimes it'll just be given to a game that's getting a re-release or some kind of extended version. You know, like even way back in the day, you had like the Resident Evil director's cut and the Silent Hill 2 director's cut. I don't really know about the specifics when it comes to the Resident Evil director's cut, but I don't think the Silent Hill 2 director's cut contained things that they originally wanted to have in the game. Like, I don't think they wrote out a Maria sub-scenario when they were developing the main game. I could be wrong, but I don't think they did.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them. They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar in the near future. There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
Some films have 4 different cuts. There's different types of cuts in film. Yeah. I was just talking about that. But yeah, like it usually it should make more sense, you know, where it is the director's cut of a film, something that they weren't able to release in theaters, something that they wanted to release but they couldn't due to studio restrictions. But in the case of a lot of games and stuff like that, it doesn't really apply like it should, you know? Or like the name implies. Hold on, let me just test something here.
Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh, I could have fucking drop kicked that fool. Jumping over his head was fine, but that would have been sick if I timed that properly. Or the body splash.
Keep on keeping on. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter. Keep on keeping on.
What's the next order? To Mountain Knot City, finally. Another V chip. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go for this. Non-lethal assault rifle. Bola gun. I'll take 2 bola guns. A mazer gun. And a non-lethal assault rifle. I'm enjoying it, Get to the Chopper. I'm not completely sure about all the new additions yet, because I still need to really play around with a lot of that stuff. The race track seems kind of shitty, because of, you know, the driving mechanics in this game are nothing to write home about. You know, I mean, like, vehicles serve a purpose within the game. They have like they have a utility when it comes to delivering packages and stuff, but in terms of using them just for driving mechanics to race, it doesn't really feel all that good, I don't think, you know. The vehicles are okay when you're just using them to get from place to place, to carry cargo and to help on your deliveries, but to use them for racing, they don't really feel all that great. There are some new missions in an indoor facility, and I still have to do most of those missions. I think I did the first 2, and now I think I have to wait until the end game to unlock the rest of them. The first 2 are very bare bones. It's just like go in and scout out the area, do some very basic stealth. But yeah, that's a new area that seems to be tied to Fragile's story in some way. I'm not really sure how I feel about that yet. So far, those new missions feel a bit tacked on with the whole MGS aesthetic and everything. But yeah, the main thing I'm getting out of this so far is just the improved frame rate. I never played the PC version of the game, so this is my first time playing with 60 FPS. Feels real nice.
Stand clear. Vehicle ready. Order assigned.
Oh shit! Look at this! Was this in the original game? Did we get a little trailer? That's kind of cute. I have to see how it looks. Fetus carrier. It's a shame we can't put BB in there. And it floats, of course. Just like a floating carrier.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Am I mowing the grass here with this thing as well? Kind of looks like it. Perfect for delivering a pizza, isn't it? We might have to bring Higgs a pizza in this later on. Oh, this is where the thing is, somewhere up here. Retrieval, okay. Yeah, it would have been nice if the driving physics were a bit better. But at the same time, you don't want to be able to easily drive over rocks and stuff, you know? It would defeat the purpose of the game. I think it's already a bit too easy to bullshit your way over rocks and get away with it, you know? The whole point of the game is traversal. So if you make it too easy to just drive everywhere, it kind of defeats the purpose of the game. I think they already made it a little bit too easy. But yeah, at the same time, it would be nice if it felt a bit better to drive. Okay, where am I going? I'm gonna get pinged. I forgot that there was a camp up here as well. This is part of their territory.
Almost there.
Probably should have brought a different skeleton. rather than the speed skeleton. Yeah, I mean, you don't get that skeleton all that much earlier. The new skeleton in the director's cut. I mean, like 3 more main missions and you get a power skeleton. But yeah, I still wish that they, it still feels kind of pointless. What the hell happened to this guy? Is this a porter? This is a dead porter. That's not good. Well, I'm gonna take your shit for now. Oh. Oh, that's all right. So it is connected to the mission. That's V's chip. Well, I guess we'll bring this fool off to the incinerator. I'll leave him there for now. Oh! We're good. Am I gonna get pinged? Okay. I guess I'll just put all this crap in here. Hey, welcome back, Megalomane. Oh no. Ah, Jesus. Quick, 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 quick. Ah! fuck? Where was the body? Wasn't the body up here? There's the bridge. There's the bridge. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. If only I had mule boots. Wait, although we're not even dealing with mules, so... Although the mule boots would still probably hide my footprints. If those guys can scan my footprints, which I think they can. We're good. Can I even bring you on a vehicle? I can, okay. I don't remember these jelly boys being here before. Were they always here? That's weird. Oh god, okay, I thought that was a little path that I could just ride carefully down. Okay, take it easy. Take it easy.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Huh?
Doing that here would be a bad idea.
Oh, he doesn't want to piss around the fucking corpse. Yeah, forgot about that. Hold on. Oh, what a pain in the balls. Oh, I have a fucking climbing anchor there. I didn't even notice. I forgot that most of my shit was in the trailer there. Perfect. Just what I needed. If this goes down all the way. Is this a level 1? I think we're good. Nice. Wrong entrance. Cremate. Yeah, maybe we would have been okay if we left that body there, but I thought it was just safe to cremate it anyway. Sometimes void outs can happen, even if you're not involved with the bodies that are getting killed. Like, I've seen a porter, one of those random porters, get swallowed up by a BT. And you take the fall for it. Extremely rare that something like that would happen, but it can happen. But yeah, those two random porters, they can get caught by BTs. But you need really bad luck for it to happen. Oh, nice. Okay. Now we just need to back up here successfully. Mean with the 44 months. Thank you. The speed skeleton is pretty fun. Those long jumps. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Oh, our battery isn't looking very good here. Let's take it slow. We good? I like these new holographic bridges that they added. I think they last until rain hits them or something like that. Chiral bridges.
There you go, speed demon.
Once the rain comes out, they completely disintegrate. Wonder if there are any areas in the map where it just doesn't rain. Probably not. The director's cut has a new it has a new indoor area with mules. Yeah. Or are they even mules, those guys in that area? Maybe they're another type of terrorist or something. I can't remember. Did I drop an item?
Gotta charge us some.
I still have my chip. I'm okay.
Head out now or wait till it's full?
Nice. Okay, let's see what upgrade this chip is. Because I have no idea.
Just about further again.
Scanning bridges ID.
It can now be used to temporarily short-circuit enemy Audra decks. Select an Audra deck in compass mode in order to disable it. Using this function will drain Sam's battery. Okay.
Oh, and whenever it's convenient, you ought to grab this thing I got for you. A token of our appreciation.
Might be something to play around with. Haposa, thank you for the 25 months. Shades.
Watch your back out there. No one else will.
Good work. New order available.
An item provided by the mysterious figure known as Jay. I'm getting PT flashbacks now. These are the same model worn by a well-known figure in Jay's world. The glasses were made to special specifications, and their color scheme is non-customizable, but wearing them should cause Sam to feel a surge of fighting spirit. I think I prefer these over the main glasses in the game. Did we get another email from Jay? You really are the great deliverer. Damn, Sam, you're a real trooper. Another chip in the bag thanks to you. Shame about that porter, though. He'd still be alive and kicking if he hadn't taken the job. Here's hoping he finds peace in the next life. Of course, that could have been you had shit gone sideways. Or maybe you'd have rolled with it just fine. I'm sure they don't call you the great deliverer for nothing. We got a few greats back home too, legends. Chip had all kinds of info on him. But they didn't work for cities or countries. They were slaves for huge corporations. And then some pendejos kicked off a war between the megacorps, and a war dragged on, a war that dragged everyone and everything into it. Maybe that's how I ended up over here. I don't know. Dunno. All I've got to go on is a record of a memory of a memory. But the V I keep seeing has to be the key to it all. V. I can almost feel the letter, touch it. Maybe the more chips I analyze, the more I'll learn. Anyway, I got something for you. Johnny sunglasses. Same design as a pair worn by one of the rocker boys of the Corpo Wars. Had a little more fun with your had a little more fun with your compass too. You can now short circuit enemy Audra decks. Should lay the fucker out most of the time. Maybe make it easier for you to complete your great deliveries. And we also got an email for dealing with the body. Good work, Sam. Looks like I was right. That porter got because of my chip. Hombre probably had some good living ahead of him too. Real shame that. But you managed to give him a proper send-off. Santa Muerte won't forget it. Anyway, nothing else worth saying. Words don't mean shit to the dead. At least you don't gotta worry about a void out now, which means you can get back to doing your thing and hunting for my chips. There's still more out there waiting to be found. So the V that's being referenced here is who you play as in Cyberpunk, right? And I know Johnny is the character that Keanu plays. I just have to wonder about any MGS5 tie-ins here with all the focus they're putting on V as well. If maybe there's supposed to be a double meaning behind some of it. And this was the initial email that we got asking us to go get that chip that we got, which I didn't actually read. I got a lead on the third chip, Sam, but there's a catch. I know you're a busy man. Sam the man with important shit to do, rebuilding America and all that. So I farmed this gig out to a freelancer, a pro, like home. A major league pro, on par with you, maybe even better on a good day. This pro went and found it. No fuss. Trouble came later. Afterwards, when he got jumped by some pinche cabrones on the way back. Does Johnny use all this lingo in Cyberpunk? I haven't heard from him since. Even Eddie says he's dead in a ditch. And from what I've learned about these void outs triggered by bodies left to rot in this world, well, you'd better find him ASAP. And don't forget to secure my chip while you're at it. Check in at the distro center north of Mountain Knot City, and I'll send you the order along with the info on the area where he disappeared. Don't let me down, Sammy boy. Sam, my man, I'm counting on you. Oh, Jay is Jackie, who's Hispanic. Right, well, that makes more sense. Peter Englert. We already read this. We read this at the end of the last stream. Maybe I didn't save after I read it. I really like this one. A desperate plea for a second pizza pie. My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it is I, Peter Englert, the world's foremost connoisseur of the delicious pizzas you so faithfully deliver. Though my impudence would shame the very devil himself, I regret I must entreat you to bring us another of these delectable dishes, this time from South Knot City. Praying hands. I'm expecting company, a sweet couple of whom I am intensely fond. They insisted that they be allowed to take the air, but with the wilderness being so very dangerous, I refused to entertain the thought. Alas, while we will be remaining indoors, I am incapable of preparing anything but the most base and disagreeable cuisine. And so I must place myself at your mercy yet again, lest the poor dears starve. While I have already, I am very much aware, gone far beyond the bounds of common decency in making this request, I must compound my sins with a stipulation. The pizza in question must be topped with the bacon of the incomparable Iberico pig, or Iberico pig, however you pronounce that. Past the bounds of common decency. Alright, we'll get to that. We read the junk dealer's email about marriage sucking. We have more of those to come later. Alright, let's just rest up. May as well. Haposa, did I thank you for that 25? Thank you for the 25 and the 12 in a row. Mean with the 44. Doom with the 6. Stewman, Clapper. Everyone, thank you again. No nightmares with BB this time.
How you doing, baby?
Okay, I think we'll do one more main delivery. And then after that, I think I'll switch over and do some Silent Hill 3. RJ with the 19 months. Thank you. Hey, what's up, Storm? Yeah, I'm gonna switch over and do some SH3. I think I put that in the title, didn't I? Orders for Sam to mount a knot.
If the theory that tar jets are somehow connected to the beach is correct, then Mountain Knot City may very well be in danger of being consumed by the other side. Which is why they need you to close off the ones in that region before it's too late. However, if we were to use an antimatter bomb, our scientists think it might be enough to sever the connection. They used to research antimatter propulsion technology here before the first expedition. Using antimatter sequestered via the beach, believe it or not. But those experiments were eventually suspended. The researchers never came close to developing anything workable, and the dangers were deemed far too great. When Bridges 1 arrived, they assumed control of their facilities and antimatter stores. To minimize the risk of a catastrophic annihilation, the antimatter was partitioned using special magnetic traps. We repurposed those traps to make the bomb. Once the magnetic field is removed, the antimatter comes into contact with the casing and triggers a void out. Now, it goes without saying, but if one of these things goes off en route, we'll have a catastrophe on our hands. And to make matters worse, the traps weren't designed to be transported. Sure, the container carrying the bomb has a built-in stabilizer, but it's not something you want to tip over or drop. If those magnets fail, you're gone, along with everything else for miles around. So yeah, you could call this a dangerous delivery. But I can't think of anyone better equipped to handle it. Get it done, Sam. We're counting on you.
Okay. I remember hilariously failing this mission on my first playthrough. Like, I just threw the thing in a truck and then I hit something and everything exploded. I just wasn't paying attention. In my Krispy Kremes, I see that place. Silent Phil. All right, let's do it. I'm not sure how I want to go about this. I think we'll just go on a stroll. Maybe take a stop at the
Be advised, Sam.
the hot spring.
The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong. And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
Okay. I'm thinking either power skeleton and put this thing on my back, or speed skeleton and put this thing on a floating carrier. I think it should be okay on a floating carrier. Stick all that stuff in my private locker. Could definitely do with some new boots. Stick that in the private locker.
Order assigned.
Hey, no credit. Thank you for the 4. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I think I know. I think we can avoid enemies pretty easily here. If we take the right path.
Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant
Alright, let's see how this antimatter bomb handles on the floating carrier. That's where we're headed for. Mountain Knot. We're just gonna pass by this way just to avoid any terrors. The floating carriers are pretty beastly. I think it should be okay. I don't think the explosion is anything special, you know, the screen just goes white and you get a game over. Like, fuck it. Jesus! Okay, see? Floating carriers are beastly. BB loves it. I know there's a hot spring around here somewhere. Kind of getting Silent Hill vibes around here with all the fog. Oh god. Carpe Diem, I did like the first mission where you go inside that facility for the first time, and now I just need to wait until I unlock more of those missions. Hey, here it is. I had a feeling it was around here somewhere.
Good to get the feet warmed up.
The World's End Miracle Pools. While an exceedingly faint but measurable quantity of chiralium has been detected in this radium spring, it poses no risk to humans. On the contrary, it may well be the source of the water's miraculous healing properties.
Ba ban ba ban ban ban. Ban 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 ban. Ban 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 ban. Ba ban 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 ban. EU Dana. EU Dana. Now this is living.
Oh, the little thumbs up from BB.
Oh, hell yeah. Soak it in, Sam. Soak it in. That's the stuff.
He has a few different animations here, but I think some of them are kind of rare. I'm not sure if there's a way to trigger them consistently. Sometimes he'll dive under the water.
Soak it in, Sam. Soak it in.
No, he's just going around in a lap again.
We needed that.
Oh.
Let's get a move on.
Almost forgot the package. Well, we don't get our speed boost for the rest of this. Where do I want to go? Yeah, up this way. Okay. Ooh. A dead corpse just chilling in the hot spring. That would have been pretty good. Fuck, how am I gonna get across here? Should have. Hey, here we go. Okay, so am I in the... No, that doesn't look correct. Okay, back over this way a bit. I could draw a marker on the map, but I prefer just looking at it occasionally. I think I'm on the right track here. I remember making a real balls of this on my first playthrough. I took a wrong path and just fucked it all up. Okay, I think we're... Yeah, here we go. good. BLTs. I really wish they spiced up BT encounters for the director's cut. I didn't really expect them to, but it would have been nice to have new BT types once you get to the halfway point. Especially once you know the game and when you've played it, you know? You just, they're too easy to deal with. I still do quite like the vibe, though, when you're passing through BT areas. The sounds and everything are great. The spinning Audra deck, the sounds of their handprints, BB.
Come on, what you got? Let's do this.
It's a nice collection of sound effects. The very hard mode, I think, really improves mule encounters, terrorist encounters. They're not nearly as much of a pushover, and the additions of those turret guns make it a bit more interesting going through those camps. A bit more going on, and a lot more punishing if you fuck up. BTs, it seems like on very hard, you can just do the same thing. One thing I noticed with BTs, which makes them really easy to pass, is a little trick is to just not hold your breath until they spot you. Then start holding your breath after they're on your tail. And then that will lure them to where you were when you got caught by them. And then you can just hold your breath from start to finish while you move away from them, while they're trailing to the point where you used to be. And then by the time your breath runs out, you're past them. And that BT that was on your ass, he's way behind you. It seems to be a really consistent way of dealing with them anyway. Don't hold your breath at first. Wait until you get caught, and then as soon as you hear that sound, when they slam on the ground, that sort of alert signifier, then hold your breath. Sometimes I think it's worth mixing it up a bit, but it's a really good strat for dealing with them. Hold on a second. Let me go back here again. There's a safe way to cross here somewhere, I think. Ooh. Okay, that looks okay.
There we go.
Oh, nice, Zip 2K, yeah. I'm kind of intrigued to take a look at the post game again this time, just to see if it's balanced a bit differently with some of the new tools, or if zip lines are still the go-to.
You should have more faith in yourself.
It'd be nice if they made them a bit less useful, I think, in the post game. Yeah, I'm not sure if the cannon is all that useful aside from just fucking around with it. Like, you can blast mules in the face and knock them out with packages by using the catapult, which is cool. But in terms of like optimally trying to sort out deliveries and stuff, I'm not sure if it'll be all that useful. You can build roads in the mountains now as well, which is interesting. I can see that being useful for some of those post-game deliveries. This isn't DLC, this is the main game. Okay, we need to be careful. Let's not fuck this up in the last minute. Nice. Mountain Knot City. I love these distro centers. The design of them.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
It looks like a whale and a ship. Yeah. It's like we go inside the belly of the beast each time we run down.
The hell do you think you're doing, Bridges? That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff. Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the death stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city?
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lochner.
Lochner? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the chiral network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lochner is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lochner's is theoretical. Mama designed the Cupid hardware. Lochner, the software. They said they could converse over any distance. Said they had a special bond that led them. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Molingen's accident. Lochner left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lochner around, our plans to make America whole again are finished. Not that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lochner around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot. Good work.
Linda, how's it going? Take a rest. Oh, yeah, of course, I'm not allowed. Okay.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, guys. I'm going to take a short break. And then I'm going to switch over and do some Silent Hill 3. Or the we'll do the first part. I'll probably, yeah, it'll take at least 2 streams to do the whole game. Maybe it'll take 3 depending on how slow I take it. But yeah, just give me like 10 minutes, maybe a bit more, just to set this up. And we'll do the first part of Silent Hill 3. Be right back.